everybody, it's me, Akasha Wolf, and today I'm going to be doing I want to call it like a hardcore review because there was a second when I thought that I was going to be doing a negative review. Now this is a product that was recommended to me by one of you, which makes me feel extremely excited to be doing this because I've been asking for people to request different makeup brands or whatever that they would like me to do a review on. When I was asked to do this, I was so excited and I was ready to go. The person who recommended this brand, Alluring Cosmetics, is Mariah Brown 1011. Thank you so much for recommending this. I know it kind of sounds like it's going to be negative, but it isn't. There was a couple of difficult kind of mix-ups that kind of made it a little negative, but the brand itself, no real negativity for it. Now you know that if you recommend something to me, I'm going to try to get my hands on it and try it out. But when I ordered from this company, I wanted to get at least one of each. They have a lot of shadows and they also have highlighters, and I decided to pick out from their pressed shadows and their loose powders, their loose shadows. And the reason why this video took so long for me to get up and out here is the fact that it took forever for me to get my products. During the review, you're going to be getting basically a story on what I was going through with this company. As you can see, the packaging, this case is a really nice case. It has a magnet in it so that way it can hold all your pans. When you order your products, you get them in individual little pans. Now, something I did not like when I received these, I don't know if this is just me or if everybody does this, but here are the shadows. I ordered 4 originally, and then some stuff happened, and I'll explain that. And then this is one of their highlighters. So, anyways, before we get into the packaging, when I received these pans, I received them in these little bags of bubble wrap. Now, I'm not a professional or anything who goes shopping at like MAC and stuff, but I have been to Inglot before and have seen their little pans and stuff that they sell, and they usually come in like a tiny little box, and you can take it out of the box and put it in one of the pans. And I've never had any one of these palettes that hold different pans and stuff, but it came in this and it had nothing else wrapping it or anything. So as I'm taking it out, you know, some of the product is getting everywhere and kind of, I feel in a way, would get damaged, and that was something that I didn't necessarily like about the brand itself. This was the package I received originally, but I ended up receiving another package from them later, and I'll explain all that. So if anything, I kind of feel like that they should consider maybe putting it in like a little box container or something to contain it, because if you don't order for the shadows, well, from what I saw, if you don't order for the shadows, then you don't get a palette. You know, you could try to order a palette, I guess, if you wanted to. So then you're kind of left with shadows if you don't have your own palette from somewhere else. They're just sitting out, and for the longest time mine were sitting out because I didn't receive a palette. When I was visiting the site, I ordered 4 shadows because I was figuring that I would get a palette, and they do have a 4-shadow palette. So I made sure I was going to be receiving a palette. I didn't know how I was going to receive this stuff, like what it was going to be in, and it didn't come in anything that I could keep it contained in. So that was kind of upsetting. And when I did receive it, which it took forever, and I think that the reason why it doesn't bother me is because it was near Christmas when I did order it, so that's why it took a long time. When I received it, I ordered not pressed, but a loose powder, which was this silver. This was what I received. I received the pressed silver when that's not what I ordered. I wanted to have, you know, variety. I wanted to get to test everything from their brand. I'm like, okay, she didn't give me what I asked for. And then the highlighter, when I checked the site, they're like in containers, and from what she told me after I contacted her, I guess this one doesn't come in a big container or anything, but they do have ones in big containers that are like 2 highlighters. But anyways, I lost my mind. When I received the stuff, I was so angry because I was excited. I'm like, someone recommended this to me because, you know, they love it, and I want to love it too, but I'm not, you know, going to force myself to love it. But I was excited. I was so excited. I'm like, why did you do this to me? I'm over here excited to do this for somebody and you screw up. but I was literally like super close on like taking a shower, doing my makeup and everything, and doing this video. But I've seen too many times on like YouTube certain people that just do reviews and don't even try to resolve the situation, and they do negative reviews without even trying to see if the company is willing to help them out or fix it. So I didn't want to do that, so I decided to message them on Facebook saying, hey, you got my order wrong and I expected a pallet. And they contacted me right away, and I was so happy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel 10 times better because they contacted me so quickly. And they told me that you don't get a pallet if you get 4 shadows. And I was like, what? No? Because I ended up checking the site later, and there was a 12 pallet or 13 pallet, I don't remember how many is in here. And there's also a 4 pallet with a mirror. And I checked the site and they did have it, and I think I have a screenshot for you right here. She felt really sorry about the whole thing and said that they would send me the loose silver and also another loose shadow as well for, you know, all the problems and whatnot. And she said that she would send me this palette since I didn't know that you don't get a palette from having 4 shadows, which you do. At least I thought so from what the site was showing me. So I don't want this to seem like such a really hardcore bad thing. Another thing that I wanted to do is I waited again because I wanted to get the rest of my products and test them out and see what I thought about them. And this time it was a lot faster. And this was right after Christmas. Like, I messaged them on Christmas Day and they hooked me up. So I was really happy that they contacted me. Well, not hooked me up, like give me all kinds of crap or anything, but I was really happy that they took the time to talk to me even though it was on like a holiday. But they did send it, and it did come a lot faster, and they ended up sending me another pigment, and I'm so far really happy. But let's get to the product itself. I'm sorry I was talking all this like drama part and whatever, but I want you to know that even though there was a mix-up and there was issues, they worked hard to fix it, and I really appreciate that, and I think that says a lot about them as a company. And that shouldn't, like, one mess up shouldn't like have you like lose your crap over it, because I almost did. You need to like try to talk to them to see if they'll resolve the issue, because even high-end brands, like from what I've heard through like Kylie Cosmetics, they've recently had some drama with their like holiday collections, and someone bought the bigger package and didn't receive it, and I guess at the time, I don't know if it's been updated, but Kylie Cosmetics didn't reach out to the individual. And this brand is not a really big, crazy brand or anything, but they make sure that they take the time to contact you and take care of any problems or mix-ups that may have happened. And I think that's awesome, and I really freaking respect them for that. Alright, so to the pigments. My bad. Alright, so the packaging. Back to the packaging. You can tell that this logo, it's not the best quality. Like, you can see that it's like just a sticker, and you can see that they didn't really have the font adjusted so that it doesn't appear blurry on the whole thing. But when it comes down to the product itself, this does not matter, because this is just paper. It's not really doing anything for you. The palette is a good, like, sturdy palette, so I really like it, and it has the magnets in here so that way your pans stay in there. I think that the money that is being received is being used on the product itself, because these shadows are awesome. They have a really great pigment. I do have issues a little bit with the black because I feel it is a little streaky and patchy, and the red, or not red, but like a burgundy pink. I'll put the names like up because I don't remember them off the top of my head. But I feel like this one isn't that pigmented, but they're all really beautiful colors. And I have, you know, of course, some swatches here. But yes, the black is streaky, the red one is a little not as pigmented as I thought it would be. The silver is amazing. I love the silver. The gold, I noticed that it doesn't necessarily match the actual one on the site. It appears to be a lot smoother and fine on the site, but in person it's very, very like flaky like. It almost feels like a glitter in a sense. And you see I'm barely touching it and there's like so much fallout. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a beautiful color. It's just there's a lot of fallout and I know it won't apply smoothly, like in a way that like there's going to be a lot of fallout basically. But it's like so much. Just so much it falls. Really sucks though because you're kind of losing a lot of that product. But these are like $3 each. Each of these are $3 and that is a deal. That is, oh my goodness. That price is just amazing, especially with how good these products are. $3? Heck yes. All these colors are so nice. Now, something I did not like was the fact that they're all shimmery. Now, I have like a hooded eye, so shimmer all over your eye is not the best thing when you have a hooded, you know, eyelid. So, but I just found out right now that they are bringing back, I guess they had them before, but they're bringing back matte colors. So if you are interested in some matte colors, you might want to go over there and get your hands on them. I'm honestly going to be probably order more mattes and then fill out the rest of this. When I do receive the mattes, I will be doing a review on it because I'm looking forward to see how the mattes are, because the shimmers, like the shimmery shadows, are freaking amazing. I love them. They're beautiful. They apply smoothly, and I only have issues with these two. The darker ones I noticed I have issues with, but they apply so smooth and they last. I wore the silver, the black. I've worn like all of them. Currently I'm wearing the silver, the black, and this brown color right here. And I've used all these colors and they stay on really well. The gold has a little bit of an issue, but I wore it on Christmas like early in the morning and then wore it the rest of the day. There was no creasing. It was amazing. It lasted so long and I really, really, really love these products. Thank you for recommending them to me. Oh, and the highlighter. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing it and it's really pretty. I love it. It's not what I thought I would like because it's like a sand brown kind of color, and all highlighters I love are like silver or white or lavender. They're not brown. And you, like, I didn't think it would actually look good, but it looks amazing. I love it. Now, for the loose powders. This is a spot-on match to the pressed silver. They apply the same way. Of course, there's more fallout with this loose one. And it's a little bit easier to apply because you have so much you can just pack on. And that's, actually I'm wearing that one, this silver, not the other one. But they look almost exactly the same. And actually, they look exactly the same. So if you prefer pressed or if you prefer loose, you're going to get the same color with whatever one you pick, so it really depends on what you like. The other color she sent me was blue, and I love blue, but I'm really picky with the kind of blue that I like, and this is a really bright blue, and it applies pretty as well, but I don't know if I'm going to be wearing it that much. I'm not the biggest fan of this tone of blue, but I really do appreciate that they sent it to me. I'm still going to use it even though it won't be often. But yeah, you guys, I know I talked a lot in this video, but I wanted to give you a full-on hardcore good review, and honestly, I do recommend this to like everybody. If you want good quality makeup for a good price, I recommend this brand. I feel like I've looked online. I haven't seen any real like videos on the brand itself, like on YouTube. Maybe I'm not digging deep enough, but I really do feel that this brand needs a lot more like recognition and everything, because it is a good brand and it's really cheap, and it doesn't apply like it's cheap. It's really nice. I really, really, really recommend it. At least try it. I know my first little experience wasn't the greatest, but try it out. It is great. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mariah, for recommending this to me. I appreciate it. And if you guys have anything else you would like to recommend, have me try out, please let me know down in the comments below, and I will try to get my hands on it. So you guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.